What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about auction bounce token today at the request of King Will. We're doing this for you, my friend. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Yes, auction has been rather boring since its exciting month that it had back here in February and March. Very phenomenal growth, right? I mean, from a low to a high, it was quite literally nonstop, like 9x move there. Like, it was just crazy, crazy stuff. And here we are returning to normality, right? We've actually got some normality, whatever that means for this thing. Auction, if we're looking at it here, the market cap is 66 million. The daily 24-hour volume is not over 100% of that. So it's definitely returning to normality here. 20% volume though on a 24-hour basis is not a small accomplishment at all. That's a lot of volume. Even in the boring times, maintaining this is a bit interesting. I have a feeling that you are going to rip to the upside any day now, any week now. You could go lower. You're at 1088 right now. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. You absolutely could go lower, but from a low to a high here, you've been consolidating right at the 786 there. Yeah. You were looking like you're going to move up here about a week ago or two, and now that you're back below the 786, I suppose the ball is in the bear's court, and you likely do go down to about $9.20, somewhere around there. You're at $10.80 now, so $1.60 of a drop, something like that could happen. You don't have to, but it's very possible. If we look at the 4-hour time frame, and we're looking at the RSI here, your RSI does look pretty sad, living below the 50 like this. Rejecting the 50 time and time again. Higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price. It looks like you want to go lower. Yes. 1-hour time frame looking bad as well. Looking like you want to go down. So I do think that over the coming days you'll proceed to lower prices, but over the coming weeks, over the coming months, you'll proceed to higher prices. How much higher? I don't know. You're at $10.80 now. My expectation would be, hope I already have it on there. My expectation would be that probably by the end of May, we return, if you're at 1080 now, dropping down to 917, 920, something around there. My expectation would be that you're around 1670 by the end of May, if not higher. The higher, the better, I suppose. The lower, the worse. But then inevitably by the end of June, we'll be at targets that are above $30, $40, maybe even pressing above this high here. It depends on what we'll see. I expect the average altcoin to do, from their current prices, I expect them to do about like a 3 to a 4x. So that in itself would take you to about $31 to $43, something between like $30 and $45 there, right? That'd be the average expectation. So anything more than that would just put you above the average altcoin. I think you could. Let's just see how you do over the coming days and by the end of May before we start talking about that too much. I mean, who knows, man? By the end of June, you really could be breaking $100. But as of now, I want to see how you recover, because this, that was a crazy manipulated event there. It absolutely was manipulated. I don't know what the next catalyst is going to be for this thing to move up. It doesn't need manipulation to move up, but it certainly helped last time. I think all in all, long enough, if you're looking at this here, if you take out this blemish of manipulated pump, crazy awesomeness right there, if you take that out, you've just been in this long accumulation consolidation phase, and it seems to be turning around. I'm not drawing the best lines, but you can see what I'm talking about, right? It seems to be turning around. You're going to get a breakout. When you do get a breakout, a real breakout, I think it'll be even more fantastic than what this was. But when does that happen? That's a hard thing to say. So from here, 1080, my guess would be that you drop down below $9.30, probably right around 920 to 915 over the coming days, and then we proceed higher. If I'm wrong, cool, move higher. If I'm wrong here, prove me wrong by doing this. From a low to a high, close any given day above 1150. Close any given day above 1150, and then I'll consider myself wrong, and we'll start moving up, okay? Take it easy. I'll see you on the next one. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Bye-bye.